All right, guys. So let's okay, guys. So let's get started. Stirring up the pot. Freedom Fusion Automation. Hopefully, you guys will see the screen now. And yeah, thank you guys for jumping in and allocating a little bit of your time. And we'll continue. We'll continue where we took off. And continue. We'll continue where we took off. Okay. So a couple of things. Let's go. Continue. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna whip out a kind of a laser point over here, guys, and kind of explain to you first of all what the stirring up the pot automation is. So, guys, first of all, thank you for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. Today we're gonna be talking about stirring up the pot, Freedom Fusion automation for luxury pet moms over 40 seeking to discover freedom and make more money from TikTok shop dropshipping business. If you haven't started building your TikTok shop business yet, guys, you're still early into the whole process. And one of the best ways that you could do that, uh, build your TikTok shop, is by combining Freedom Fusion automations into your product pre-launch, launch, and post-launch lifecycle. And of course, what you see over here is just a quick skeleton structure of showing what this Freedom Fusion automation is and how it comes together. So in simple words, guys, think of Freedom Fusion automation as a collection of different types of technologies uh, widely available for moms over 40 that you use to grow your luxury pet brand. So think of it this way. Uh, you have two iPhones. Your primary iPhone is a hub iPhone. This is where you run all sorts of automations, where you creating controversy and stirring up the pot. This is the iPhone where you get all sorts of marketing angles uh, fetched from our talent agency. And I'm gonna explain to you the process of how this whole thing works. But effectively, think of it this way. You use those automations on your iPhones to show up more better on your FYP page on TikTok. And to do that, there's obviously many moms over 40 are busy. Many of you guys are, have your own lives. And of course, it could be difficult to figure out marketing angles. And what we did, we created a way for you to interact with the luxury pet industry by injecting marketing angles directly into your iPhones. So what you use an iPhone hub iPhone to create viral videos based on the marketing angles that we inject directly into your iPhone. And then you use your spoke iPhone to stir up the pot and respond back from your secondary TikTok account back into your primary iHub phone TikTok account. So you use basically you're on your iPhone hub account, you're basically logged in into your TikTok for business. You log in into your TikTok business account, and on your spoke iPhone, you log in into your TikTok that is personal. So the idea here is you get the viral marketing angle for your luxury pet product because sooner or later you're gonna go through the whole life cycle of getting the product, launching the product, going through this whole phase. And in fact, let me kind of just show you this whole phase over here. This is so this way you could kind of see the whole phase. and then quickly understand. So effectively, you're going to be going through the pre-launch of your product phase. So think of it as your side hustling service delivery lifecycle. As a mompreneur, you're going to be building your feudal kingdom one feudal land at a time and launching those pet products. And of course, you're going to have the pre-launch, you're going to have launch phase, you're going to have post-launch phase, and you're going to be doing continuous research and systemizing and scaling and becoming and also gaining that business knowledge value as you iterating through all those different skills. And effectively, as you going through this whole process of finding what the viral products, so this way you could resell them on TikTok Shop, you are executing certain hybrid skills throughout the entire life cycle. You're executing threat stacking throughout every process of growing your feudal kingdom. And it, essentially, what we could do for you for small business companies, specifically if you're a luxury pet brand owner, we could assist moms with entire product launch cycle, reducing the risk of failure for your white or private label business. So how do we do that? We accomplish that through formal training, the Feudal Incubator, through rigorous Feudal Incubator training across multiple workshops. Comes with your own Freedom Fusion automations, Freedom Fusion System CRM, which is basically system all in one, SaaS platform to track your feudal kingdom, plus uh, encouragement, accountability, and support. Plus, you get access from our informal training, which is available on FUD and ThreadStack to help you take control of this entire launch cycle of your pet product. So, and of course, you could try before you commit challenge prior to joining Feudal Incubator. Uh, if you were to join us and jump into this training program, you could try before you commit, meaning for risk-averse moms, where you assist our agency in launching our pet product, our pet luxury product, prior to signing up for Feudal Incubator. Then you develop comfort, see how good you do, and then when you're ready, you could whip out your own product. So this it gives you the flexibility to reduce risk before going live with your pet product, learn and earn in the process of building your feudal kingdom. And of course, you run your entire small business with your very own dedicated Freedom Fusion System CRM and workshops from feudal hustlers. And you'll get the guidance, encouragement, accountability, and support. So, who is this for? This is for initially non-certain moms who want to become more certain with your process, with your brand. This is for moms who are ready to launch. This is the type of mom that is gonna become happy mom and then a money-making mom. As you go through this whole process, you're gonna go from left to right. Initially, you're a non-certain mom, then you're more certain mom, then you're gonna be ready to launch mom, then happy mom, the money-making mom. So this is kind of a I'm going to kind of quickly cover this. So we have a couple of automations for you that increase your your chances of spawning money. One of the biggest problems we have seen with moms over 40 is that it's very hard for them to show up on FYP page on TikTok. It feels like brand is being invisible and many moms don't know what to do. Many moms struggle to get visibility, not knowing what to post, and it stresses them out big time. So to solve that problem, we came out with this solution, which is basically you get to use this controversial sparkler with stirring up the pot to break through your ideal customer profile, and you quickly get categorized on FYP page on TikTok so your videos can be seen, while simultaneously build a relationship across different industries, not in your niche, and then pull them into your own niche, luxury pet brand TikTok shop niche. So this is fairly cool because a lot of people out there, when they teach something, they teach only something within their niche. What we show you is to show you how you could connect with everyday people from different niches and bring them into your own niche. So this way you could make more sales for your luxury pet products. Now, of course, guys, this is how our Freedom Fusion automations work. And so what we do on the bottom left-hand side, what you see is what we do, we feed we feed moms marketing angles. So on the left-hand side, what you see is like over here, you see an iPhone what you see over here. So you see over here, I have iPhone Hub. This is a Spoke iPhone. This is a mom who's using both of those iPhones. And this is just the tech stack that we're using over here. We use Freedom Fusion System CRM, we use Zapier, we use Pushcart, we use Google, Firebase, and Firestore, and we use Stitch to design iPhone app itself, steering up the Pod app and hand that app to you guys. So this way you use it, and inside of that app, you get prescriptive recommendations that guide you through the whole process of making more money for your brand. And not only you, but your UGC creators as well, who could be using those Freedom Fusion automations to get the marketing angles, create the videos for you. So this way you don't have to even do that. You just have the right people who do them for you, but you still have that centralized control in getting people to promote your products. So how does it work? Well, the first thing, what happens is we construct the marketing angles. We construct them based on your brand context. So the first thing is our talent agency, Freedom Fusion System, feeds mom viral marketing angles for their pet brand based on mom's luxury pet brand context. So in simple words, let's say you have a brand, you starting off with selling pet brushes. We take that context that, okay, your top products are pet brushes. Maybe even if you don't have a brand yet, you want to learn how to do that. We help you figure out a way for how to build that brand and help you create that context and help you pick the viral product. And of course, that's all available on our free TikTok Shop dropshipping community that you could start for free, absolutely free, and then decide if you wanted to join our feudal incubators. So tips under mind. So the first thing what we do, we go through the onboarding process where we interview, figure out exactly what kind of brand you have, and get that marketing context created, constructed, and then dynamically injected. So, and I'll talk about that in a bit more, but here's how it works. So this step one, we understand your niche, we construct that brand context, and then we construct marketing angles that get passed directly into an iPhone. So this way you get that marketing angle for your luxury pet product, and you know exactly what to say, how to say it, what video to create, for which niche, in which sector. So this way, other people get to see your pet product and will be more likely to buy that product without you having to flex any kind of brain muscle and trying to figure out how to create a video, what to say, what viral hook to add. None of that. You don't have to worry about that because the entire process of picking up some of those viral comments that exist out there, mixing them together with your brand context, and prescribing you exactly what to say is being done completely semi-automatically. So I don't want to say or fully automatically, semi-automatically, because you still have to have that phone you control you could remix the context on your phone. You could say anything extra beyond just the brand context that we provide to you. And the idea here is when we um, take that marketing angle, we this marketing angle is dynamic. It's digitally tailored towards mom pet life product life cycle. So keep something in mind, like people adapt, guys. People are not gonna be like people not just gonna jump into one strategy. You need to be changing those marketing angles. Otherwise, they're gonna become immune. Your strategies of marketing become immune, and people don't buy your product. This is why we construct dynamic digital tailored marketing angles and infuse them directly into your iPhone. And of course, guys, this whole process of marketing angles gets mixed up with your luxury pet brand historical context, digitally tailored per your leads in your very own Freedom Fusion System CRM. So what does that mean? What that means is sooner or later, as you're building your feudal kingdom, as you're going through those launch phases, pre-launch, post-launch, post-launch. As you go through them, sooner or later you discover your ideal customer profile. You discover who that is, which is obviously luxury pet moms, luxury pet brand owners. And to break through them and to make that sale, you need to fully understand who they are. And you need to personalize your offer for them. And what Freedom Fusion System CRM allows you to do, it allows you to take your ideal customer profile and any kind of interactions that you had with your ideal customer profile. And it allows us to personalize this context for your lead, for your ideal customer profile, and inject your marketing angle that is connected to your marketing brand in combination with whatever it is that the feudal lord that you're trying to serve is seeking, and and by combining combination of whatever it is that they're looking for, your customer, and whatever it is that you're offering, you're able to construct way better script, viral marketing script. And well, we create the marketing script, but you're able to construct better video based on that viral marketing script, because of all of that historical context that sits inside of Freedom Fusion System CRM. So let's say you have a new dog owner who wanted to buy your luxury pet brush. Then you know that person by name, you know their dog name, you know everything that they do. You could personalize entire process for communicating with that dog owner, getting them connected to your community, getting them brought up to your community, so this way they could buy more of your products, get the discounted codes, and get more opportunities, future opportunities. And what we do, we help you construct that offer for your luxury clientele. And that offer is interconnected to all of those leads that exist inside of that Freedom Fusion System CRM, which, of course, we're going to also show you how to get the leads using innovative automations that are also part of this Freedom Fusion System CRM, that makes it super easy for you to stay in control of all of your customers in one central portal. So, um, so think of marketing angles. So from if you look at step 1 through step 3, effectively those marketing angles get mixed with your luxury pet brand, with historical context, digitally tailored per your leads and your very own Freedom Fusion System CRM. And then this marketing angle obviously flies through Zapier. So if I could kind of back out, here's Zapier. This is so we have integration with Zapier that grabs your leads context and sends it over to Pushcut, which and Pushcut is basically um, it's your think of your marketing angle gets pushed natively into your iPhone, where moms get a pop-up and stirring up the pot app. So think of Pushcart as this extra app that gets installed on your iPhone. That's what's responsible. That's what makes it possible for us to inject directly content. This is a cheap app. It's like $20 or something like this per year. So it's totally worth it, but it allows us to inject marketing angles directly in for you on a go. So this way you don't have to like flex your muscle, you stress out a lot. You get exact prescriptive recommendation for what you need to do, uh, infused directly into your iPhone. So, and of course, so when that happens, um, so the final step, that information gets into your iPhone on iPhone hub iPhone, and what happens next is that marketing angle gets um, um, stored in a Google Firestore, hosted in Firebase, giving moms wings of freedom to scale their luxury pet brand by relying on Google platform. And of course, guys, that Google platform is we also use Stitch to um, essentially what we did, we designed the stirring up the pot using Stitch, which is basically by Google. Its automation is designed with Google Stitch, so everything is the entire tech stack is running on a combination of Google and our Freedom Fusion System CRM and Freedom Fusion automations. So the best way you could think of it is you don't really have to worry too much about the tech stack, other than knowing that it allows you to scale quickly and use your brand context further and get in front of your customers faster. Because essentially, because of the fact that we're using those combinations of Firebase, Firestore, and everything Google, it makes it super easy for us to break through your ideal customer profile. So once again, this is what it looks like. So once again, what was the problem? So the problem is, and let me kind of show you guys the problem. The problem is it's hard to show up on FYP page on TikTok. It feels like my brand is invisible. I don't know what to do. Many moms struggle to get visibility. Not knowing what to post is stresses out them big time. So the solution is use conversation sparkler with steering up the pot automation to break through your ideal customer profile. And this way you get quickly categorized on FYP page on TikTok, so your videos can be seen simultaneously. And while using this automation, you're simultaneously building relationships across different industries, and not just in your niche, but across other niches, while pulling them into your luxury pet brand TikTok shop. So the way it works is, this is how the Freedom Fusion automation works. We take the marketing angle, we feed it directly into, so our talent agency Freedom Fusion system feeds moms viral marketing angles for their pet brand based on mom's luxury pet brand context. And the way it works is mom gets that marketing angle directly on their phone. So it literally just ends up on your phone. Of course, you got to use two iPhones for greater effectiveness, guys. Now, when you get that, so if you think about it, like, okay, what happens between step one and step five? So the marketing angle gets constructed dynamically. Why? Because people are immune to the same strategy, guys. If you constantly use the same marketing strategy, people are gonna quickly recognize that and they're gonna become immune to it. They're not gonna buy from you. So what we do, we construct dynamic marketing angles. Those dynamic marketing angles are tailored towards mom pet life product life cycle. And of course, as I mentioned, like those angles fly through all the way through that iPhone and eventually come out of that iPhone and go into your app. The app is hosted on Firebase and Firestore, so it's not physically, like, the data is not physically stored on your phone, guys. It's stored on Firebase and Firestore. So think of it as a Google tech stack. Think of it like a database. Is Google is really good with all of those databases and all of the architecture. So we're hopping on that architecture. And the cool part about it, it looks like a regular, the app itself looks like a regular app, and like a regular iPhone app. And the cool part about it, you execute this steering up the pot automation, and it walks you through the process of creating your own video, blasting that video across socials. You could remix it with your iPhone. You could say a couple of extra things that you wanted to say in case if you didn't feel like the marketing angle was strong enough. If you had something additional thing that you wanted to say, that gives you those wings of freedom to be extremely customizable when it comes to your brand, yet at the same time, um, like supervised and without having to flex the muscle, without having to flex any kind of brain muscle. And of course, the way this automation works is, yes, it's designed in Google Stitch. It's the app itself, Stirring Up the Pot, is designed as Google Stitch, and it gets um, dropped. Like when you create a video, you drop that video on your phone, on your TikTok account. You drop it on a TikTok account from your iPhone hub, and then and then automation guides you to jump onto your spoke iPhone and make a viral comment, about your very own video. So you're creating controversy, you're creating stirring up the pot. What comment you're gonna create? You're gonna create a comment that the AI is gonna prescribe to you, and you're gonna create a comment also, um, oh, like based on what other videos exist out there that already where other people already created viral comments. So you could have combination of both to respond, how you want to respond. Think of it as like stirring up the pot. You're responding to your own self from your personal TikTok account to your business TikTok account after blasting that video with a marketing angle. So I hope that makes sense, guys. And now that you kind of understand the whole concept, what does it do? Once again, guys, it will be, what does the problem do? If you have a problem, no one buys my luxury pet products. If that is a problem and it's hard to make sales, then what you want to do, you want to use the pet product spicer with steering up the pot to break through. So how does this steering up the pot automation work? You get prescriptive recommendations on iPhone to quickly understand what video to create, and then get guided in creating them. based on the viral marketing angles that are already working for other brands. Plus, as a bonus, you increase engaging by pasting controversial comment back into your product video from your secondary iPhone, hence steering up the pot. So guys, like this is the overall pipeline. This is what it looks. This is how much everything costs, guys. If you're interested, let me know. DM the word PAF on my Insta. There's a $19 a month cost for Zapier. There's a $98 per month cost for Freedom Fusion System CRM. There's $18 for Pushcard. There's captions that you definitely gotta have, 24 bucks a month. And I highly recommend CapCut as well. I didn't well, yeah, 99 bucks per year. So this is the kind of the flow of what that is. And of course, guys, keep something in mind. This is just like partial explanation. There's more explanation over here. What you increase engagement, you get categorized on a FYP page, you build relationships, reduce mental fatigue from knowing what to reply with, and you stir up the pot by responding with a viral comment. So the cool part about it, guys, you're using the power of psychology to get leads hooked with conversational starter scripts that gets injected directly into your iPhone with those marketing angles. So you get other people from other industry to notice your brand and respond with viral comment from another video that is highly relevant to the video that you posted about your product. Doing this will increase the engagement. And of course, get the cool part about it, you get those comments prescribed semi-automatically on your iPhone. So this removes the fatigue of thinking what to say. You get a little teleprompter app. You create the video based on exactly what the teleprompter app tells you. And of course, everything is neatly integrated and shown to you on your phone. And you use native functionalities of your phone. You go through the whole process of solving all of those problems. There's many different problems that you have, guys. It feels like your brand is invisible. Moms who are always on a go can't always respond back. We have another automation, Freedom Fusion automation for this one, that uses your iMessage instead of SMS to respond back to your leads, which is absolutely insane, guys. So for this problem too, definitely take a look at our videos on YouTube to learn more about it. And moms who do not want to respond back, what to do, so in the easiest and cheapest way. Imagine you want to respond back but using SMS sucks. You lose your customer right away versus responding, let's say, with a video or voice recording. Imagine if you could do that using iPhone iMessage. Plus, the problem for moms rarely even get to the point of getting leads to come in the first place. And of course, we have Freedom Fusion automations that will help you learn how to get the leads. Many moms get overwhelmed in the beginning of the research phase and simply burn out, constantly being stuck in a loop of creating content versus systemizing their luxury pet business. So we'll show you how to break through all of those loops, guys. So what does a mom have to do? It's easy. Follow our talented agency steps to help you succeed in building your hybrid luxury pet mom TikTok dropshipping business and increase engagement too. This way, you can generate multiple income streams and spend more time with your pets, cats, kids, and dogs or loved ones. You simply need to find a winning product, ship it to your customers, and collect profits. Our talent agency shows you how. Plus, we help moms to get connected with brands too for extra side hustling income. In case if you wanted to promote brands doing UGC and thread stacking, then DM the word PAF on my Insta, guys, will help you out. Plus, to help you find a cheap product, we'll help you connect with supplier for custom paperwork assistance, fulfillment center, product ordering, mix and matching of products, and a lot more, guys. There's gazillions of reasons for you to join our TikTok shop dropshipping community 101. It's free for you to start. And then when you're ready, if you want to join our Feudal Incubator, our custom coaching program for bougie boss moms over 40, then you could definitely do that. It's more expensive than our informal training, which is ThreadStack, but it will give you those pills of freedom that you guys are seeking to pop and gain those hybrid skills that are not taught in college to quickly elevate your business to the next level. Now, of course, you also get access to Freedom Fusion System CRM and Freedom Fusion automations when you join our Feudal Incubator. So we walk you through literally by holding your hand through the entire process of building the entire TikTok shop. So, and of course, you could try, as I mentioned, you could try before you commit challenge prior to joining Feudal Incubator for risk-averse moms, where you assist our agency in launching our pet luxury products prior to signing up for Feudal Incubator. So, guys, this is a lot easier option because you'll be literally given a product to promote. You'll see how it feels, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is fire. I want to do this for myself. And then you're gonna get hooked, and then you're gonna build your own pet shop. And trust me, guys, this is the best way to enter this Feudal Incubator through try before you commit. So this way you're not taking a lot of risk, not just going out there and building your brand and not knowing exactly what to do. So just think about it. Everything what I described, guys, is just pre-launch, launch, post-launch, continuous researching, systemizing, and scaling everything in one spot. And all of those benefits that I described over here, you could rewatch them again. But the idea, guys, is you reduce risk, you try before you commit, meaning you don't spend any money, meaning you are given the product, you promote the product, you do exactly what we tell you, and then if it works, great. You're gonna learn, you're gonna get the experience. If it doesn't, oh well, you learned something new. At least you didn't go ahead and went bankrupt right away trying to build a brand that without having any clue for how to build it. So either or, guys, you win. If anything, we're the ones that taking risk on you. So, and of course, guys, here's our Freedom Fusion system that works in helping you increase the engagement with iPhone. You could take a look a little bit more closer into that. But the idea is this engagement machine works with iMessage versus SMS, because SMS, as I mentioned to you earlier, looks spammy. iMessage is a lot more friendly looking, like it's coming from a friend. And imagine taking control of your leads by responding to them automatically with iMessage versus SMS. And that's what this automation does. And of course, it solves multiple problems. It's called iPhone Engagement Machine. The other automation that we have is this one over here, which is called controversial. It's basically called stirring up the pot. It allows you to break through your ideal customer profile and get categorized on FYU page on TikTok, while simultaneously help you build relationships across different industries, not in your niche, and then pull them back into your own niche luxury pet brand TikTok shop. So this way you can spawn more money. And of course, guys, this is how it works. We take the marketing angle, we feed the marketing angle directly into this iPhone. So the way it works is you get that marketing angle. So you have like literally here's step one and here's step five. Here's you, Bougie Boss Mom, with two iPhones. Anything you gotta have two iPhones. That's the best, because that's when you're gonna be able to create the biggest impact, especially if you're a mom on a go and you like want to spawn money. You don't want to be a process prisoner in front of a computer. You really want to have two iPhones. So we design our automations around two iPhones, and we use native functionalities of the iOS system to make those automations absolute fire. So this way you could get the biggest impact for growing your pet brand. So, but the first thing what we do, we as our talent agency feeds moms viral marketing angle for their pet brand based on mom's luxury pet brand context. So of course, guys, we interview you, we figured out what you're trying to promote. We figured out what that brand context is, and we feed that to you. And we do that through dynamic based content, digitally tailored towards moms over 40 based on the product lifecycle. Keep something in mind, as I was talking about earlier, you have pre-launch, launch, post-launch, and etc. phases as part of your life cycle. And of course, if I go back and show you those life cycle real quick, you're gonna quickly understand. You as a bougie boss mom, you need to be you in the beginning, you were like a baby, your brain is not developed. You're trying to figure out how to make 10, 20, 30, $40,000 per month, but your brain is not there yet. You don't have anybody to guide you. You're in this pre-launch phase. You know you want to build some sort of a fire product, but your brain is not capable of iterate through the future and figure out how to do this without like losing your shirt. We see a lot of moms lose their shirt simply because they never even realized of finding us or contacting us. They go launch the TikTok shop, and then they like lose thousands of dollars, guys. So instead of that, what we do, we help you guys out. We help you learn how to build your TikTok shop and take you through the whole launch process of your product. So let's say you're trying to promote your luxury pet brush. and you're in a pre-launch phase. I'm giving a hypothetical product. Maybe you're a mom over 40 who is thinking like, oh my God, that would be fire if I could sell my brush, for a cat or for a dog. I want to go launch that and buy some products from China, resell them and spawn some money and get some and like really have a good life, have more time for my pets, cats, kids, and dogs, go on vacation, do all that. How do you do that? You got to build a brand, you got to launch the product. But of course, there's so many different phases. There's pre-launch, launch, post-launch. You don't want to get scammed by people in China when you're buying the products and you buy like the wrong number of products or the wrong SKU, and then next thing you know, you got cooked. If anything, guys, what you want to do, you want to go through those phases. You want to become smarter. You want to get that business knowledge value. And of course, you want to do continuous research and systemizing and scaling. And of course, this is what we do. We help bougie boss moms and small businesses. We assist moms with entire product launch cycle, reducing the risk of failure for your wide label or private label business. So how we provide formal training, Feudal Incubator, through our rigorous Feudal Incubator training across multiple workshops. It comes with your own Freedom Fusion System CRM, all-in-one SaaS platform to track your feudal kingdom, plus AI, plus automations, all of those automations that we're talking about. If you are on the edge and you don't want it to do this formal training, don't worry, we have informal training available for you as well. It's called ThreadStack. And through our informal training, you get access to you basically learn at a lot cheaper rate without spending too much money on Feudal Incubator. But the cool part about it, you could always try before you buy, before you commit. And of course, guys, take a look a bit more, as I mentioned to you before. But the idea here is if you go further, this is the phases over here. We have step 1, step 2. So essentially the step 2, and we got step 3 over here. So think of marketing angle getting infused directly into your iPhone. It's getting mixed with your luxury pet brand historical context, digitally tailored per your leads. And keeps in mind, you're obviously going to have leads, uh, dog owners, pet owners. Obviously, you want to be creating offers for them. Obviously, you want to be selling products to them, giving them discounts. And of course, because of that reason, you got to have that context. And that we help you capture that context directly inside of Freedom Fusion System CRM, organize it so this way you don't get stressed out and wonder and ponder like what happened with your UGC creator who was supposed to create a video for you, but ended up like not creating anything, and then you running late trying to create videos, nobody buys stuff or anything like this. You don't want to be in a situation like this. You want to be able to track everything, and Freedom Fusion System CRM makes that possible for you. And of course, guys, this is what happens when the marketing angle gets infused directly into your iPhone and it goes through this tech stack system. It goes through Zapier, Pushcart. Pushcart is an app that gets installed on your iPhone. And of course, guys, there's a setup there's a setup phase. So when you join our Feudal Incubator, you go through the setup phase where we'll set you up with your Freedom Fusion System CRM. We'll set you up with all of those different automations, your push card, everything on your iPhone. So this way you have everything ready that you could promote your brand without feeling like a process prisoner. And of course, like the tech stack is not hard, guys. It's a push card app. The marketing angles are infused directly into your phone, and the actual app is hosted on Firebase and Firestore on a Google tech stack. So everything that allows you to scale, because you could have like Google Docs or any other kind of information. And it just makes it easy for us to introduce all sorts of other services for you further by tying you into this platform that Google already has. And of course, we use Stitch to design the phone app with steering, like this particular Freedom Fusion automation. We designed it. It's called Steering Up the Pot with Stitch. So what we do, we help you guys like connect this app to your shortcuts on your iPhone, and we execute those shortcuts remotely. We help you execute them remotely and on a scheduled basis. So this way you don't forget to run the routines. You continue working on your brand. You don't like forget executing things. It's constantly happening. You're getting dynamic marketing angles infused into you. You don't have to remember what to say. You get it all on your teleprompter app. And so the whole process, if I had to go back again, and like here's the first step. What we do, we infuse a marketing angle directly into your pet brand based on mom luxury pet brand context. That marketing angle gets infused directly into your iPhone. And of course, guys, I grabbed over here the pointer for you. All you got to do, you got to have 2 iPhones. Of course, luxury pet moms, they have very expensive iPhones. That's not a problem for them. think of one of your iPhone as being your AI assistant, virtual assistant, uh, and the other one is being your main hub iPhone, where you do all sorts of, where you follow all the prescriptive recommendations and execute everything that we tell you in order to help you grow your brand. And of course, guys, the whole process of the marketing angle gets infused directly into it. It gets constructed dynamically. We construct them dynamically for you because we want you to succeed. So we change different types of industries. We look for what is working for other pet owners, and we infuse it directly into your iPhone. Now, of course, how does it work? We take that marketing angle and pass that into Freedom Fusion System CRM. It gets mixed with your luxury pet brand historical context, digitally tailored per your leads. Especially, I mean, guys, you will have leads. You will have pet owners, luxury pet owners. Obviously, you need to be giving your pet owners, luxury pet owner leads, all sorts of offers. You have to be incentivizing them, giving them the reason to buy your products, giving them the whole purpose for contacting you versus some random person on Amazon who's trying to sell pet products. And of course, to do that, you need to be in control of the brand. And of course, that's what Freedom Fusion Systems CRM comes in. And of course, this whole marketing angles travels all the way further way down and all the way through. And I think I explained this a couple of times, guys, for you. I think it all makes sense. Here's a diagram for how everything is connected. So rewatch that video a couple of times, guys, if you still not understanding. If you want to book a call, go to my buy.link/Freedom Fusion System. Book a call directly with me, Ron Wells, and you're gonna get ahead of the game quickly, guys. You're not gonna be like, oh, I'm a process prisoner. I don't know what to do. Trust me, guys, you're gonna know exactly what to do. You're gonna go here. So over here, you could see all those different things. If you want to join our community, like you could join our TikTok shop community, TikTok shop dropshipping store community over here. Just register over here, put your name in and hit proceed to checkout. This way you get access into our free community for TikTok shop dropshipping. You join and then we'll take it from there. Now, of course, if you wanted to book a call directly with us, and if you like any of those automations and you wanted to operationalize them, go to freedomfusionsystem.com, and then just pick Ron Wells, pick the time, pick on a calendar, specify select, then include all the other details for what exactly you're interested, what fuel incubator you're interested, specify this here, or if you're interested in thread stack, specify this here, include all this information, how much money you're making currently for your products, whatever it is that you're selling, include any kind of service that best suits you. If you're interested in Freedom Fusion System CRM or Freedom Fusion automations, pick it from here. And of course, select your sales rep who referred you so this way you could get a discount. If you don't have your sales rep, then I highly recommend join FUD, DM the word PAP on my Insta, and talk to our sales reps there. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you next time. Hopefully you found this informative, and I know you guys gonna crush